Hello. Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome to... Oh god, I forgot I'm using a face cam tonight. I look like that. I'm bald now. Which means the Jughead hat is here, I guess. Hi, Other Eden. Hello. And hello, welcome from TikTok. Ian Talkskate. Wait, that's a cute name. That's cool. Soul, hello. Wabbit27, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tonight we are playing the Cat Lady. This game is a very loud game. So for some reason, my audio levels are not amazing right now. Please let me know. It is a very loud game, but also the game has voice acting, so I don't want to drown it out. So I'm caught in this little in-between going on right now. But yeah, this game, I'm gonna go ahead and drop a little trigger warning right here, and I'm going to continue to drop trigger warnings for probably the entire gameplay, which is the fact that this is a very dark, gory game. It is meant for people 18 and up. I watched it when I was 15, so I'm not going to tell you to leave if you're under the age of 18, because I'm going to be realistic, but I am going to let you know. This game deals with some heavy subjects with mental health, suicide, and all that stuff. Big trigger warning. Also a big trigger warning for the gore you might see. This is a dark adult horror game, and it's done in a very beautiful graphic style. I love this game a lot. It means a lot to me. I really, really love it. I'm really excited to share it with you guys, but only under the pretense that you all are engaging with this in a safe way. If it is not good for you, I am fine if you need to bounce. Bye, Orion. Thank you for the host. Thank you for calling me Baldy. We love to see it. Anyway, if you guys are good to get started, I'm good to get started. Like I said, it's a very loud game. So if the audio levels are weird, let me know throughout. I am y'all's bitch. Tell me what to do. Okay. Let's, oh fuck, I'm not gonna have a mouse for this. I forgot. Oh. It's point and click, but also not point and click, so let's get this going.
My name is Susan Ashworth. I live alone in this old 2-bedroom flat. I rarely go outside.
I really like her voice actress.
Some would say it's a lonely life, and I guess that's true, but I don't like people's company. Not lately, anyway. I only trust my cats these days, and I will miss them dearly, but they will understand, like they always have. Teacup stays with me till the end. He watches me, as if he knew.
God, this game is so sad.
Because earlier tonight, I swallowed a whole bunch of pills. They're legal, of course, prescribed by my doctor for my sleeping problems. But I've taken 34 of them, all I could find in the cupboard, and now the room around me spins in a blurry tango as my heart slows down.
God, this opening sequence is making me every time.
Any second now, I will be dead. I feel calm. I'm ready for it.
Sorry if I'm smiling, by the way. I'm smiling when I get anxious.
I've only got one thing to say now. Thanks for nothing. Goodbye.
God, the opening sequence, I remember the first time I saw it, when I first saw this game in like 2013, it hit me really hard, and it hit me just as hard now. Fuck. Fucking drink water? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I missed your hydrate or dihydrate. I'm so sorry. Here's proof I'm doing it now. I have a face cam, so you'll have proof right now. If you guys like Sally Face, by the way, this is a great follow-up for Sally Face. An independent game. Guy who made the game owns a band. And, yeah. You get to... Okay, I will. Okay. Okay. I also really like the art style for this. I think it captures... I don't know. Oh. Can I go this way? Okay. Can I... Oh. No, I can't go back? That's fine. Shit. I'm so anxious. Holy shit. Can I... Okay, so I can move places now. That's exciting. That's exciting for us. Okay. I'm pretty sure the voice actress for the main woman, Susan, by the way, has done voice work for ContraPoints, which I love. I have no proof of this. I can't find any proof anywhere, but I recognize her voice, and it's in the J.K. Rowling video. I swear to God. Anyway, this is a beautiful, peaceful place. I feel like I've been here before. Like, this is a place I swear I've seen. Okay. Press to open the interaction menu. Okay. Sorry. I'm learning gameplay again. And I have this hand free for once. This is really exciting. Oh, wait. Okay, so... Examine. Oh, different enter key. I feel strangely drawn to this place. I must find a way to unlock the padlock and get inside. Okay, I can do that. That seems easy enough. We'll see. Oh, shit. Well. This isn't the prettiest thing I've ever seen. I hope everyone's okay. Realistically, they aren't. No pedestrian access. Bitch, I'm here. I am accessing. Just a little car tunnel in the middle of the field. You know how it is. Oh. Well, I don't care for that. I don't care for how jumpy I am right now. Ah! Fuck, penis. Okay. Oh, hey, enjoy yourself, Kasani. Self-care is so much more important than watching me get scared. You're doing wonderfully, sweetie. Press... Okay, I can do that. Okay. Examine. I can't go any further. The statement is blocking access to the tunnel exit. Maybe there's no exit at all. Shit. Let's see what's inside. We'll never know. That's fine. It's locked. Okay, so we gotta find a key to the ambulance and a key to the padlock. Oh, what?
What's making that noise?
I would like to not know.
Hello? Who's there?
Fuck.
Answer me.
That's me, bitch! Fuck. I'm sorry, I laugh when I get scared. It's me. My cold dead body right in front of my eyes. What is it doing here? Great question. Oh God, examine. I look so calm. I don't like the way my head sounds. My eyes. Just about the one thing I liked about myself. Even now, they still shine a little. You're beautiful. And how very Silent Hill of you. Is that key in her mouth? In my mouth? I better take it with me. Thank you, Susan, for doing the only rational thing, I guess, which is reaching inside of your dead body's mouth. Everyone's gotta do it once. It's a part of puberty. Okay. I wanna get the fuck out of this tunnel. Yeah. Well, I didn't care for that. We good, Queen? Okay, we're good. Walk it off. Walk it off. You're already dead. You're already dead. What could happen? Nothing, I've decided. Nothing could happen. God. I love the hand-drawn art style of this. Oh, see. Okay. Wait. I love deer. Come back. I will follow you wherever you want to take me. I love deer so much. Come on. Oh, there's a tree now. That tree was not there last time I was here. Oh, wait. Can I enter now? What? But... Maybe I'm not supposed to be in here right now. Well, it's open. I'm gonna follow the deer. I'll follow the deer. Just in case. Oh, a banger. Okay. These are very beautiful trees. Oh. What is up with this place and cars? This is a car on fire. Oh! That's me again. Can I interact with me? My dead body hanging from a tree. I should be scared, but I just feel empty. Wait, what's that shiny thing on her neck? Is that a key? What is up with my dead body and having keys in it? The body is too high. Can't reach. Well, untie it. Took me hours to undo the knot. What? Okay, well, let me in. Yes, open the door. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, I'll just walk this way then.
I can't remember this place. Am I lost?
Are we, Miss Susan? I almost called Susan Mommy. This is not the time. She's a dead woman. Be respectful. Be respectful, Eden. God damn it. Oh. What a gruesome display. I agree. At least it's not my head stuck on the bars. You know what, Queen? Priorities. I agree. Open. Can things stop being locked in the afterlife? I've seen The Good Place. I know it's not supposed to be like this. Ah, shit. Second time still got me. That's fine. Am I supposed to do anything? Okay. I want to punch a bird. Oh! Noted. Who's done this? Anyone else here? Yeah, we'll just take that for later. It's a horror game. Yeah, I'll unbolt that. And I have the knife, so I can free my dead body. Fuck yeah. Yeah. Okay. Look closer. Because apparently I have to keep looking at my own corpse. Examine. I look like I'm just sleeping. Search pockets. Empty. Take key. Leave. I hope I'm going the right way. There's no magical bird or deer to guide me. So who's to say? Oh, I didn't mean to click that. No. Yes. Yes. God, these little 4-key system making my brain hurt.
Welcome to my house, Susan Ashworth. I have been waiting for you, my dear. I knew you would turn up one fine day like this.
Who are you?
She's
I have
is the
so
devil German?
many names, it's hard to pick one. But I'm curious, who do you think I am?
Death, an old lady that lives in the woods. Are you God? Are you the devil? I'm assuming the devil because your voice is reverbed and you're German.
Are you the devil?
I know you don't believe in God. If there is no God, is there a devil?
Good question.
I'm something else entirely.
That's worse.
I come when there's something to take, but I never give anything back. I am doomed,
Classic German.
but I'm salvation too.
Okay.
I am feared by most, but adored by some also. Some like yourself, Susan.
Don't flatter yourself, old lady. I don't even know you.
Well, that's not
I
quite
have not
right.
stretched.
I've been
So,
around
I
for
need to.
a while, keeping you company. Always there, you know?
Oh, weirdo.
Always there.
Thank you, soul, for
Long
making me
enough
stretch.
to know everything about you.
Queen, we have privacy
Nobody
laws.
knows everything about me. Not even myself. What is this place?
This, my dear, is my humble kingdom, and this house is my castle. I rarely invite people in, just like you. I like my solitude. But you are a special guest, and I'm going to make an exception.
I just don't
Me?
care for that.
Special? I can tell you now that there's nothing special about me, lady.
You're special to me,
Don't bring
Susan.
yourself down, Susan Ashworth. Today, you are my guest of honor.
Listen, if I was Susan, I'd be scared shitless, but also, the only people who can cook good are people over the age of 60. So, I'd be in this woman's house
What
ASAP.
will happen next?
Depends on you, Susan. Inside my house, there are dark hallways that lead to places you don't want to see. But there is also something that will make you want to return to where you came from and cherish every single little breath you take. I'm going to make you an offer, Susan. It's a chance only a fool would refuse.
Okay. An offer? What can you offer me?
Let's come inside. It's getting cold out here.
There's temperature in the afterlife. That seems like bullshit to me. Oh, okay, I can move.
Please don't touch anything, dear.
Mabby,
Going to.
You lied to the whole world, Susan. And you lied to yourself.
what the fuck? Don't be fucking rude. Strange lady. Is she really here? Maybe this is all a dream after all. Your mom can cook and she's not 60. Good for your mom. I can't cook for shit, and neither can my mom or my dad. Well, my dad can only cook like 3 kinds of meat. But he can, I guess. I guess that counts. Talk to. I mean, I have no other
We
option.
can talk properly, my dear.
Well,
I still don't really know who you are.
I go by many names. I've never paid much notice to what the living call me. But there is one name the Fallen Ones use when I speak to them.
Fallen ones.
I find it most accurate. The Queen of Maggots.
Is that what you are? Why, maggots?
Because they feed on what's dead and gone.
Dead and gone. I guess that's me.
Damn, heavy shit.
Will I be punished for taking my own life?
Most people would be, but not you, Susan. You see, I watched you long enough to understand how you feel. I don't expect you to believe me, but I actually have sympathy for you. Who knows, I could be your only friend. The only friend in the whole wide world. So like I said, I'm going to make you an offer. I want to help you. I will give you back your happiness in exchange for a simple task. Your life will change completely. You would be yourself again. And you will soon forget the sadness that has consumed your heart for years.
See, when someone says, I can be your only friend, you only need one friend, it's me, that's the biggest red flag in the world. It's especially a big red flag if someone who is apparently a different entity separate from God says that. I feel like that's a little sussy.
Is there anyone else here?
I thought you liked being alone.
Don't be rude.
Isn't that why you ran away from everyone?
Don't be rude.
It doesn't matter.
See?
I was standing right behind you when you threw away all those photographs, you know? I brushed your hair every night you cried yourself to sleep. I saw everything. I know what you want, but it's not here. It's gone, and it will never, ever come again.
Fair enough. Still weird you're in my house, though. You know what? What do you want me to do?
What do you want me to do?
Yes, I think it's time to explain.
You think?
But where are my manners? We're still in the hall. This is not a place for a serious talk.
You brought me here.
Follow me to the next room.
What
I'll
the
tell you everything you need to know.
You told me this was the place we could talk. You said that, not me.
What's your offer then? What can you fix that life has destroyed?
Susan, death can fix nothing. But though we are both dead, I am not death.
What does
I
that
might
mean?
seem just like a strange old woman to you, but I'm just as powerful as gods.
I thought you said God wasn't real.
I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I'll need you to go back and face 5 people. They're not ordinary people. They're very special. Just like you, only in a slightly different way.
You're asking me to kill Bill. Wait, can I just bounce? What if I bounced? Anyway.
Those 5 people, who are they?
The parasites. That's what I call them. They don't know each other, but their destinies are bound together. You will have to keep your eyes open and be constantly on guard. Those people will want to get closer to you. They might even pretend they are your friends, but don't let that fool you. They have nothing but cruel intentions. They'll want to hurt you, Susan. They'll want to kill you. As harmless as they might appear, parasites are the evil scum of the earth, and they all deserve to die.
Isn't my life bad enough without them?
Hot take.
Don't be frightened. You will have a great advantage over them. They don't know that you know. Do you understand? what it means? You will become my hunter, serving punishment for their sins. A tool of destruction. A dark angel walking through the river of...
You're gonna make me an
You
Avenger.
find your purpose in life, and you see for the first time how satisfying it can be.
But how will I recognize them?
Good question.
There isn't a great deal of people in your lonely life, is there, Susan?
Don't be
You will
rude.
know when you see them. Bring those deceitful bastards in front of me, and we'll make them regret for everything they've done.
Lots of questions, but
Are you expecting me to kill them?
No, Susan, I'm expecting you to fight for survival. To do everything you can to defend yourself. I know you're not a murderer. Quite the opposite, actually. You're a good person. And I also know that you don't want to suffer. And those people will want to cause you pain. They won't hesitate.
$20, they're all
In
men.
the end, you might have no choice. Think of it as gardening. If there were weeds among the flowers, you'd pull them out, wouldn't you? You'd get rid of them without thinking twice about it.
I'm not really a gardening type, but I see your point.
I'm
Susan.
glad. And remember this, you are not the only victim. If you don't stop them, the killing will continue. Innocent people will die. You
That is
have the
balls.
opportunity to make the difference. And a chance to save yourself.
What makes you think I want to go back? I finally did it. I killed myself. That's all I ever wanted. And yet, it turns out to be just another failure.
Susan,
I want this suffering to stop.
baby, baby.
Dear Susan,
Yeah.
you don't realize that the suffering never stops, do you?
Sometimes life's a bitch and you keep on living.
It only gets worse. This place is a passage between the world of the living and the world of the dead. You enter one of these corridors and you never come back. But you don't cease to exist. You remain.
I'm a failure. Why did you choose me? Aren't you afraid I will let you down, whatever it is I have to do? Most days, it's enough of a struggle to crawl out of bed.
Girl, I feel that.
I don't see the point in anything. I just want to disappear. And I hate everyone else because they know how to be happy. Everywhere I turn, there are people filled with hope and will to live. Or people so pitiful, they make me ashamed to be alive. I don't want them. There's nobody there for me.
Oh, Queen.
I am alone. I just want to vanish.
This is the very reason I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I know how you feel, because I felt like this myself for a very long time. You and me are very much alike. If you succeed, you will never feel broken again.
I can't do this. It's too much. Dealing with criminals is a job for the police, not someone like me.
Indeed, you are weak.
Don't be rude.
That's why I have prepared a special gift for you. Immortality. You cannot die, Susan. You will always return to life no matter what happens to you.
What? This is the last thing I wanted.
Susan, you have superpowers.
Please, can't you just let me die?
I've made
Girl, I
the
feel
decision.
you, but you have powers now.
As long as they are alive, you cannot die.
It's blackmail. You can't do that.
I'm doing it for your own good. Anyway, you are in no position to bargain with me. You will either go and do what you have to do, or suffer for eternity. Forever unable to find your peace.
My friend just kept saying the same thing over and over again. When I just get stuck in a time loop.
This all must be just a weird dream. I don't believe you.
Yeah.
Susan, see this door here? Let's go inside.
I thought you said if I walk down and I die.
I want to show you something that will help you make up your mind.
Okay.
Follow me.
Okay, I can follow now. I don't know why a door in your house led to a field, but I catch your drift. That's me!
Yes, it's you, Susan.
Ah, thanks.
Come close.
Why?
Say hello.
I don't want to come closer.
I don't want to look at it.
Exactly.
Haven't I had enough yet? That body in the ambulance. Then the forest.
Yeah.
But this place is... This is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I
Dead?
don't want to be here. Make it go away.
I assumed it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you would endure.
Guess I can
I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you can't.
I mean, I get it. I don't like it. I'm assuming I need that because it's a horror game and crowbars are always needed. Crucified, all alone. In one place that's changed it all. I really don't want to be here. Death? Question mark?
Susan, it's time to make a decision. The parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
I want her to be a bad
I
bitch.
take orders from nobody. I'll do it my way.
Don't you understand? There is no other way.
I just said there was.
I don't know that.
Yeah, exactly.
Besides, you could be lying to me. How do I know you aren't?
Why is the mixing with the music and the voice so rough?
I don't want to be. I'll find another way without you.
What?
Look, I appreciate you giving me another chance. Don't get me wrong. I can see now that I've made a mistake. And I'm ready to try to fix my life.
I feel like she's lying. She's a bad bitch.
But I really don't like what you're saying. If there's one thing I learned in life, it's that people let you down all the time.
Poor queen.
If I don't rely on myself, I can't rely on anyone else.
You fool! You damned arrogant fool!
Don't be rude. You knew who I was when we walked in here.
No idea what you have just done.
I just agreed to do your work.
But fine, have it your way.
I will!
In the end, I will be the one laughing.
I
at
just
you.
said I would help you, queen.
I always am.
Bitch! Insult her, be sarcastic, apologize. Be sarcastic! Fuck her!
Yeah. Don't laugh too hard, old woman. You might break something.
Yeah, fuck you!
When we meet again, you will beg me on your knees to give you a second chance.
I don't really believe in second chances, so I might have to disappoint you again.
I love her!
Look, this is all just a bad dream. I want to wake up. I'm back in the house.
Ah, shit.
Okay, it'll be fine. I don't need her.
I don't need
I'm
her.
sure I'll figure out what to do.
Did I just... Am I?
They left me no choice, Alice. Maybe one day you'll forgive me.
Hey, did I just end a human life by blowing out a candle? I'm just gonna walk out of the house.
What the? How did I get back here?
Afterlife time loop. We hate to see it. Sorry I ended that random guy's life. That's an L. My B. You win some, maybe he was a parasite. You win some, you lose some, alright? Oops. Oopsie daisy, one might say. Get me the fuck out of these woods. Is there anything for me? Am I gonna end up back at the house somehow? Oh. Back door. Oh, dark inside. That's not what I was gonna enter. Give me. Okay, hello. Examine. The hole has been boarded up with these planks. The side underneath says emergency power switch, danger. Now I'm gonna pull off my bare hands. There's something there. Okay. Well, I have a thing. I have a thing I can use. That's exciting. Okay, I don't think the... Do you guys hear that heartbeat? Examine the hole. All this blood around the hole with someone hurt here. Why would you want to reach inside the hole? Okay. Correct. Can I, like... Can I leave? Okay. Oh. Why is music banger? The guy who made the game made the music. Jesus, I should be used to it by now. I'm assuming that's the end of chapter 1! Hell yeah. Dude, I feel you. Dude, you're good. Okay. Swag, as the teens would say. We're playing through the end of chapter 2 tonight, so that was just part 1 of this stream. And now we're entering the second half. Act 2, part 2. Check my phone, so I have 7 messages for some reason.
Fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas.
Creep.
But my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that. It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay, you probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Oh, we were a
Yes,
nurse.
I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But
Obviously.
yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Good girl.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
Good morning.
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital.
Oh,
My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors.
hi, Andrew.
Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Susan Ashworth.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort.
That's good.
We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything. Take
I like
care,
your voice,
Mrs.
Andrew.
Ashworth. Please, don't try to speak.
Oh.
What did you say? Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
That nurse's voice, you can tell that this is one of those indie projects where everyone's in a different location with a different mic to record their stuff. And honestly, I like it. It reminds me of old Warrior Cat animations. I can't get comfy. Okay, there we go.
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you?
Yes.
I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way.
Hi, Liz.
I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place.
Give me the tea.
Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan?
Of course.
So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery.
Let's talk
One day
socialism,
I'll tell 'em what I
universal
really
base
think.
income,
I swear I will.
and treating our healthcare workers better.
And here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to say you're lucky, I think.
How old
And that
am
hope
I?
You've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
She reminds me of a nurse at a mental health place where I was at. I am instantly head over heels, would die for Liz. Oh! 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 Liz! Come back! Liz is back.
Bad dream.
Yes?
Yeah, a really bad one.
Yeah.
I knew it. I could see as soon as I came in the room that you were having a nightmare. I guess I shouldn't have woken you up.
No, I'm glad you did.
What was it about?
Why would you be mean to Liz.
I was burnt
I'm not being
alive.
mean to Liz.
Actually, it reminds me of something that happened the other day. There was this woman on the emergency unit, and she really wanted to smoke, you know? But they wouldn't let her, of course. She wasn't well at all, not just injured, but not right in the head. She was on 10 litres of oxygen through the face mask. She had to stay in bed, she was told.
Thank you for the
But she
follow.
wouldn't listen, of course, and as soon as they'd left, she lit up a fag. The whole room went up in flames, and so did she. I guess you didn't really want to know that, did you?
Twitch, I didn't know that was in this game.
Big gob. Typical. I never know when to shut up.
I'm sorry. At Twitch Terms of Service, I did not know the F slur was going to be dropped in this. Just like Sally Face, you gotta have one. Each good indie horror game has one F slur. It does mean sticker. I know, my uncle and my stepdad are from England, and they call them that regularly. It's just every good indie horror game, one F-bomb. One good F-bomb. What happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair.
Good night.
I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then...
Oh.
I woke up here, and I saw you. Can you now tell me who found me, and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you'd sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter?
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
Why
How
would
should
she?
I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
Don't be mean, Susan.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help.
Susan, not now.
Sorry.
Who are the voice actors? I actually don't know. I'm sure the Cat Lady cast list is somewhere online. I wonder if I can find it real fast. I want to know who plays Miss Susan Ashworth, because I am like 100% sure she's voiced stuff in a ContraPoints video. The Cat Lady cast. Cat Lady on IMDb. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, up. All cast and crew. Cast, there are 21 people. Lindsay Frost plays Susan Ashworth. And Liz is Emily Wilden. These people are so obscure they don't even have pictures on their IMDb. I love to see it, actually. That means this project has a lot of heart in it. How long have I been here?
How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you.
That's an L.
Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die.
Liz.
It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
Ooh, that felt good.
When will they let me go home?
Can I go?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you.
Oh?
There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be
Dr.
able to
X
go
is a
home
villain
until he's
name.
talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
I wonder about you,
Tell me
Liz.
something more about yourself.
Me? I'm a nobody.
I disagree.
I'm just a hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper. At least I think so.
That's exciting.
She's never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
No, you're right.
I mean, you could.
You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
Yeah, Susan.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend.
Get his ass.
You know, dress up as a sexy nurse and all. Well, I did it just once, really. He didn't like it that much.
Oh.
He didn't like me that much either.
Liz!
He broke up with me last Valentine's Day.
Oh!
Of all the days, he chose that one, eh? He never told me why, but I don't care anymore.
Liz!
Did you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently, she came in the ambulance with you. But then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did.
Oops, broken
She
in
was
this
worried
person's
I'd
house,
ask
gotta
her what
bounce.
she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
That's a possibility too.
Got you there.
Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
Maybe.
What does that mean? That's a fancy way of saying no.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward
Xavier
often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt.
Oh.
Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now, why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money.
The drama.
I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay?
Never, Liz.
He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too
I love
close to him.
Liz.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too.
Oh.
I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about.
Oh.
And we haven't even started those sessions yet. So, be prepared for that.
Okay, I'm
Sure.
prepared.
But it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills. I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again. Be careful who you trust here, Susan.
What does that
They
mean?
will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
Okay.
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
Liz,
I
you
don't
saying
know.
that means
Maybe
yes.
not.
Damn it.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up. Right?
That's very sweet, actually. Ah,
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood.
do we have
I
to?
want you to be as honest as possible.
Okay.
It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
Okay. I wish I could read the certificates on his thing. I like the art though. I do like the art on that as well. No, right?
This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution. In order to achieve that, I need to get to know you better. Can we talk about your childhood first? Your parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
Oh, I can say whatever I want. You know what, chat? Let's get a little personal.
No, he wasn't a good father to me. He was a cold, scary man. Had this wall around him. I could never talk to him about anything. He wouldn't understand. He'd just punish me instead. Maybe it's his fault I got some wires crossed in my head.
Damn,
because
Susan.
he never loved me.
Oh.
I've always wondered what it feels like to have a loving dad.
Maybe it's not too late to fix things between you two.
It is. He's dead. Cancer. 6 years
Big
ago.
C.
I see. But it isn't too late for you to put things right in your heart. Have you forgiven him?
Why would I? He doesn't deserve to be forgiven. All he did was make my life hell. He destroyed my childhood. He always made me sad. Yes, sad is the word.
It's all true, Susan. But the anger you have kept in your heart all these years isn't doing you any good. Don't you think you would be a better, stronger person if you could rise above
You
it all?
can rise above it
Aren't you
without
becoming
forgiving.
a bit like him, angry and bitter?
Don't do that.
Aren't those the things in him you hated most?
Don't do that.
My
That's
mind is already made up.
Yes.
I will never forgive that son of a bitch.
Thank you,
I
Susan.
hope he burns in hell.
Fuck you, Dr.
Well,
X.
If you put it like that.
Which I did.
Let's talk about your mother now.
Great.
What was she like? Would you care to tell me about her?
Does it matter what I choose? Let's give Susan some trauma.
I lost her when I was still a child.
So you were brought up by a single dad. What happened to your mother?
She... committed suicide. One night, my parents had this horrible fight. I listened to it while lying in bed, forcing myself to go to sleep. It went on forever. And then, all of a sudden, there was silence. I kept hoping everything was okay, but I still couldn't sleep. I had this feeling, you know, that something wasn't right. And then I heard this horrible bang that echoed through the house. I got up, My legs felt like rubber. I went to the living room and saw the cellar door was wide open. For some reason, I already knew what happened. I just didn't want to believe it.
Damn.
We had a gun in the house. A rifle. It was in a box on top of the wardrobe, so I couldn't reach it. I wasn't even supposed to know about it, but I did. And at that moment, as I stood there on top of the stairs, I knew it was the rifle that fired. My father came out of the cellar. He looked like a ghost. Then he said something he would regret forever. He said, "Go and see what your mummy did." I could see tears rolling down his face.
Okay, maybe I gave Susan
stood
too much
there,
trauma.
Paralyzed. And he shouted at me and said, "Just look at your fucking mother, will you?" So I did.
I think I gave Susan too much trauma.
I still see her today when I close my eyes.
You certainly had a very traumatic childhood, Susan.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm sorry. I can only try to understand what it feels like to lose a parent. But it's clear to me that your problems are rooted deep in your childhood. That's enough about your parents for now. Let's take 2
Nub,
minutes.
get your ass over
and
here. I
we
need
will talk
comfort.
about something else.
Nub, what the
need
fuck
to get
did I
out of
just
this
watch?
place. I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
I would love to forget all about this. Let's bounce, teens. Needles are stuck at 1008. Probably broken or just needs batteries. The bed. Wait, that's not. Yeah, I realize that. Might be. Glove rack. I'm gonna take some gloves. I don't know why I'm gonna need gloves, but I just feel like I should. Drug chart. A list of drugs for patients inside room 2. I guess that's me then. Found a lot of sedatives, it appears. The stuff they're giving me could knock out a horse and give it a headache for a week too. It could also cause hallucinations and paranoia. How bizarre. Why would they want to give me all that? I'm not crazy. I know that for sure. If anyone's crazy here, it's someone who put me on all this medication for no good medical reason. I have a theory Susan Ashworth has BPD. I have BPD, so I say so. It's a toilet door. Okay, I want to enter it. Okay, I guess I'm not allowed to
Hello?
pee.
I guess I should wait my turn.
Yeah, I guess I don't pee. That's fine. A bunch of those. I hate flowers. Then why do you know what they're called? 'Cause I don't even know what you just said. No way I'm taking them? Chrysanthemums! Oh! There was a space, but it looks like there's a space between the chrysanthemums. Examine. Side room 2. They must be keeping another suicidal note case at me. Can I? Okay. List of drugs for patients and some notes. According to this, her name is Ann Burton, 35 years of age. She's taking a lot of sedatives and has a long history of drug abuse. It seems that on top of all that, she's taking methadone for heroin withdrawal syndrome. Oh, poor baby. At the bottom of the page, there's a note saying she's actually a private patient who's staying here out of her own free will. Lucky lady. I guess it won't be so easy for me to leave the ward. Ah. Good. Good background for drawing gangs. Good, I'm glad, Spider. This is a church fit star. That nurse looks like Terezi Pyro. Good job, Nub. I bet she thinks those red rim glasses make her look attractive. I know her kind all too well. Completely dedicated to her job, yet totally brainless and closed-minded.
I'd like to go
I'd
home
like to
now.
go home now, please.
Well, so would I. But there are procedures and a system in place. I can't just let you go like that.
What?
What?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, alright?
Can I make a phone call?
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course. But the phone's being used at the moment.
Okay.
Can you please come back in 5 minutes?
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Try this again. Talk to.
I feel much better now. Can you please discharge me?
I'm glad to hear that. But I can't discharge you until Dr. X sees you. He should be doing his round very soon.
Annoying.
Please return to your bed and wait for him, alright?
No. In fact, I'm going to ask you another question. 'Cause I want Liz
Is Liz
back.
here?
Mm-hmm.
And who's Liz?
What?
That young nurse who was here last night. Black hair, very chatty. She said her name was Liz.
I'm sorry. A lot of people come through here. I can't remember everyone's name.
You don't remember your
Can you
coworker?
return to your bed now, please?
No.
It's nearly time for your medication.
What?
I can't be chasing around after every single patient.
You about to
Beg
do
your
some
pardon?
chasing.
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, alright?
Oh, you're about to do some chasing, Queen. I'm out. Discharge letter. Snatch.
Please do not touch these.
What?
They are all confidential documents.
Yeah? Well, maybe you shouldn't leave them out on the desk for everyone to see.
Yeah.
If you are looking for something to read, we have some magazines for patients here.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass.
I love Sassy Susan. I'm assuming I'll get the same answer. Yeah, it's not worth it. Who are these guys?
Excuse me, where's the exit?
I'm just gonna leave.
It's just down the corridor, ma'am.
Thanks. I'll be on my way then.
Yep.
Can I see the discharge letter first?
A discharge letter? What for?
Some of our patients are under observation and aren't allowed out of the ward. For their own safety, of course.
Ugh.
It sounds like we're prisoners here.
Yes.
It's for the patient's safety, ma'am.
Shut up.
If you haven't been discharged by the doctors, I'm afraid I can't let you through. May I ask what your name is?
I'll come back later.
Please do, ma'am. We'll be right here.
I don't like the way you said that. In fact, I won't be coming back. Potentially ever. So see the patient for sign 2. Or is it inside room 1? She should be inside room 1, I think, right? Unless they were talking about me. Look at another suicidal patient. Strange, looks like someone I know.
Hi. Are you alright? Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. Please, just leave me alone.
Oh, I mean you no harm. I'm trapped here, just like you.
Trapped? I don't know. It's just so hard to think without it. But
Oh.
you're a stranger. And you're not one of those lovely nurses either.
Don't be rude.
They look after me so well. I trust the nurses like I trusted my mother.
I just want to talk. I need your help.
Unless it's Mother who sent you. Was it her? Please tell me it was her.
Yeah, sure. I'm a good friend of your mother.
Don't lie.
I missed her so much. I can't remember you very well. But you should know this.
Okay.
If you really are a friend,
Ah,
you will
shit.
know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
Yeah, sure I do. Now, let me ask you.
What is it?
Oh, well...
What is my mother's name?
Oh my god. I'm gonna guess wrong and I think it's gonna cause
don't
problems.
know.
No, of course you don't. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Well, I'm gonna walk past you and I guess finally piss. That's exciting. And you look like they're gonna kiss. Susan, It's 100% sapphic leaning. I will not explain. Yeah, I'll search the bin. Yeah, give me a medication pot. Please stop writing messages on the mirror. While we're currently experiencing difficulties maintaining the high level of cleanliness due to sudden absence of our cleaning staff, we ask all patients to be considerate and help us keep the ward tidy. Mirror, examine. I can't look at myself. Mirror is cracked. A large picture clouding on the side. I want to take the shard of glass. I'll risk it. Oh. Hey, mirror physics. Is it gonna steam up the mirror? Steam is happening. Okay, E-I-L. What happens if I run the cold water? Do more words show up? Does the steam get more intense because you're mixing hot and cold? Science? No science. The restroom looks like a high school dude's restroom. I agree. Toilet. Look at. It's rather filthy. Open lid. Closed lid, I guess. I don't know if I was supposed to press that. I feel like I fucked up.
Someone is coming.
I don't like the way you said that.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I pressed it by mistake. Sorry.
Oh. Alright. It happens, I guess.
Thanks,
I'll
Trezzy.
see you later.
Thank you, Nurse Trezzy. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna find your mom's name. I'm gonna ring the bell to get her away from the folders. I have no idea if this is actually gonna work. So it looks like none of the options include me leaving the bathroom while she's in the bathroom, but we're gonna attempt it. Okay. Enter. I hate myself because my first thought was like, I was like, okay, my first thought was like, oh, what I'll do is flood the bathroom. I'll just shove a bunch of, no. Okay, what's in my inventory? Band. What if I just flushed my hospital band down the toilet? Does Susan have the grippy socks on? Use. Put the band on the other lady who looks like you. And then leave. That's unethical. I don't know how to use them either. I don't know what to do with it either. Start stabbing people. Okay. I'm gonna use logic. See, okay, I've played enough point and click games to where basic logic comes into play. Okay. I'm gonna put my wristband on that other girl and fucking bolt. I feel it.
Someone is coming.
Susan, don't say it like that. That makes it sussy.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
The toilet's blocked.
What? Oh, well, that's hardly an emergency.
It's an emergency to me.
It is when you need to use it urgently, like I do.
Exactly.
I see. Fine, I'll sort it out. Just give me a minute.
I'm stealing a discharge paper, and I'm...
Ah, it's the gloves. Again! I guess I'll
Again.
have to get my hands dirty, since the cleaner's called in sick.
Quick, get me out, get me out, get me out. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna get your files, I'm gonna switch our names, and I'm putting my wristband on you. I have a gut feeling that's how this is gonna go down. I didn't know. Snatched, and you know what? Oh, you know what? What? Hello?
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
I have
Yeah.
one.
Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that
Damn
you
it,
are
I didn't
indeed
switch the name bands!
Oh, right. Name band.
Did I just fuck it up?
I think I left it in my room. I'll go and get it, shall I?
I was ready to leave. No. Okay. How the fuck am I gonna get her name band?
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
Okay.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
Is her mom?
Anne Burton.
No, that's my name.
Oh.
You don't know my mother. You little liar.
Don't be rude.
Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Oh, well, fuck. Okay, well, shit, now I have no idea what to do. Okay. Is her wristband in her room? I don't know what that would do. I'm taking more gloves just in case. Mutton from a different person's room now. Oh, pillow. Oh, okay. Well, what's the point of being in here? Okay. I might need to write that down. This room is stuck at 1140. First one was stuck at 1008. Okay. Patient files. What do you mean? I feel like I need the patient files. Do I give you meds? Is there like... Is there... Maybe I'll just try to give this to you. Just give.
Shall we swap our name bands?
Mother always told me not to talk to strangers. I can't take it. I'm being good now. Only talk to my nurses and good friends.
I'm a friend. No, Eden. No, Eden. No, Eden. Okay. Okay, but... Okay, that one does have my name, so I wasn't just being stupid. Okay, I didn't... Okay.
It wasn't you who did it, was it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Terezi!
Someone just stuck a bunch of... Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
I
It's
called it
sorted now.
in. Why would you...
I just hope it's the
It's
last time I
self-report
put
among
my hands
us.
in that stinking toilet.
Okay. So that was a bust.
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course. But the phone's being used.
Again?
Can you please come back in
It's
5
been
minutes?
5 minutes both in the real world and in
Thanks.
the game world. Don't be rude. Okay. Let's try this again.
Tell those security guys to let me through right now.
Right now?
I'll tell them in a minute.
What?
I just have to finish my writing first.
I'm not kidding. I want you to let me
You're
go
sitting there.
right now.
Could you calm down, please?
No.
There's no need to be rude.
What? I'm not being...
I'll be with you in a second. We're looking after a lot of patients here, not just you. Let me finish this. I can't remember what I was going to write. I have to start all over again.
Oh my god. Have you tried to see if there's a chart near Aunt Britain's door? Yes, actually, there was. It was, it's this one right here. And it says she's on, sedatives, and then, yeah, the heroin withdrawal medication. Maybe I, like... Oh. Fair enough. Okay, let's try this again. Look for heroin? Damn, Star, you're savage. Just get this girl addicted again. I'll just go inside my own thing. Is there anyone is there anything under my pillow? Okay. Oh, I was gonna make little blow-up hand gloves. That didn't work. Beans. I don't want to have to look anything up. Okay. Give me in this bathroom again. Let's go through everything one more time. Push Ann over and steal her ID thingy. I would have stabbed her by now if I could. What do you mean you don't have to do it again? Yes, you do. I don't know what's going on. Do you want gloves? Okay, so... No, I hate it when this happens. I'm dying. Okay.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
Do the letters in the mirror...
I was only going to tidy up.
I'm sorry.
Star...
Are you one of the housekeepers? Why did you dress up as a patient?
I just can't stand mess, that's all. And there's no need to be sarcastic.
Who's being sarcastic?
Star, that's actually very smart. I'm gonna go back to the bathroom. I'm gonna see the letters. Okay. Let's turn this thing back on. Run hot water. I think it was EIL, but I want to make sure. EIL. Okay. I'm triple checking. Steamy. EIL. Okay, so. Okay, so let's see what's up. Talk to.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name.
Okay.
The name that haunts me.
A beautiful name. I get it.
Beautiful
You're having
name.
a rough time with your mom.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
Okay, EIL. ELI? Maybe it's scrambled?
Elizabeth.
No,
What?
you're wrong.
Beans.
Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Okay. Maybe I can turn... No, that's not what I wanted. Maybe I can run a hot tap here as well. Waiting for the sink button to turn on. Turn on hot water. Any steam? Noted, I'll leave instead of just standing there like an idiot. Okay. I swear.
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through.
I would like
we'll
you
need
to.
to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Come on.
Here. Are you happy now?
It's not gonna work.
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, right. Name band.
See if there's any in the restrooms. That's a good idea too.
I left
Try
it
running
in
the
my
cold
room.
water. That too.
I'll go and get it, shall I?
I can think of many uses for it here. Queen, you're immortal. Start stabbing shit. Okay. I'll try running the cold water. You know that's not what I wanted. Clean. Okay. Run cold water. Get me up. Honestly, I'll press the bell again. Boop. We'll see what happens. I got nothing to lose.
Someone is coming.
Oh.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you really? You look fine to me.
Don't be rude.
No, I'm really not feeling well.
Fine, I'll call the doctor for you. But I can't help it if he's busy and can't get here straight away. In the meantime, I know how to make you feel better. I think it's time we give you some medication.
Hold up.
Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
That's not what I wanted.
Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
are you... What?
I'm not taking any medication. I'm not ill.
Yeah.
Oh, you should know we are only following the doctor's orders here. You do want to get better, don't you? Now, let me have a quick look at your name band. Miss Ashworth, I strongly suggest you take this, alright?
Are you insane?
Yeah, no.
I'm not taking any medication. I'm not
The
ill.
fuck?
Okay, we are prepared for this. Jim, can you come in, please?
Who the fuck is Jim?
You must
Jim!
be kidding me.
Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm going to give you an injection. You'll feel a sharp scratch.
What?
Hold it for me, would you?
I think I fucked things up. Are we gonna die? Oh my god. Are we
Go back
dead?
to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
Oh, other letters! S-H-E-I. Sheila! Okay. Sheila. 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 Okay. I don't like this one bit though. Oh. Is that a piano? What is that? How very Franbo. Oh. Oh, is it filled with drugs? Okay, wait. If it's filled with drugs, I feel like I need to get drugs. You use it on the... Oh! Okay. How very Franbo. I have no clue what's going on. I honestly, I have no clue what I'm doing right now. You know the viruses from Jimmy Neutron? I guess I'll just go in. This is my room. Yeah, I guess I'll lie down. Things are looking rough out here. I'll just flop. Fine, it's fine.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now.
That's good.
But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
I agree. I think I guess your mom's name.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name.
I think I do.
The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
If you say that again...
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
Ah, well.
Sheila.
Yes. It was my mother who sent you, after all. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. But my head's all messed up.
Oh, poor baby.
So, let's have a little chat, sweetheart. Something's wrong with this place.
I think it's really nice here. We must stay here. Do what they say. Take pills they give us.
Oh, sweetie.
Sometimes, if I behave, they give me the red stuff. I wait for it. I'm being good.
What is this?
Is that what I
red
have?
Stuff.
It's a drug. My favorite one.
Oh,
Red
sweetie.
stuff takes the pain away. I must stay here. Good nurses have been most kind. They always remember. They know I'm suffering. But it is not the same as the drugs I see in my dreams. On the other side of the mirror, there's a spider's heart full of drugs. I just can't seem to find it anymore.
Oh.
I see.
Gross. Okay,
How about we swap our name bands?
Oh yeah, I don't mind. But that would be like a favor to you, yeah?
Oh.
Well, technically, you wouldn't lose anything.
Exactly.
Because I'd give you my name band instead.
Socialism.
Does that make any sense?
Sure, yeah. I do want something better in return, though. I'm not that stupid. I know you'll use it to get out of here.
Oh,
and
I
Burton.
never said you're stupid. I just really want to go home. Please understand.
That's fine. I don't mind. I'll give it to you if you get me the red stuff. What do you say?
I thought nurses give it to you anyway.
No, not that. I'm talking about the real thing. Something you can only get in the world of dreams.
I hope Anne's
Now
not a
that
parasite.
is
That'd be
something
balls.
Special.
Is it safe?
It's perfectly safe.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
I'm gonna make VOD. Do I have to?
Feel like sharing? What's your name?
There is nothing to share.
Okay.
Everyone died.
Oh.
Everyone. And my treat, my red stuff, it's not the same. I keep lying to myself. I'm a mean little liar. Always have been.
Anne, what is going
this
on?
vein, you see, it goes straight to my heart. That's why it hurts so much. I wish I could, just one more time. But it's all lost now. Everything. I was always happy to settle for a consolation prize, you know?
That honestly breaks my heart, considering the fact we know she's a former addict. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
I'm fine. Yes, it's all fine. It's just hard to wait, you know? They said I can have it. You know, yeah? So I wait here. Don't want to miss it. That nurse promised it to me. The one with the red glasses. But I think it's been 3 hours already. Why are they late? Do you think something happened?
I happened.
Do you think she changed
Anne,
her mind?
I'm sorry.
Because I swear if she did, I will hurt myself again. I swear to God, I will hurt myself again.
I'm sure they'll be here in a minute.
Oh, Anne.
They're probably just very busy. That's all. About these name bands.
Oh yeah, I don't mind. We can swap our name bands as soon as you bring me the red stuff.
I would love to if it took me
But
out of the
remember,
dialogue options.
It's hidden. You have to follow the heartbeat of the spider.
Worst sentence
It's right
in the
there,
world.
In the world of dreams. The world of nightmares.
What exactly is this little treat you mentioned?
It's the red teardrop of pure happiness. They bring it. I drink it down. And my pain goes away. Without it, I just feel so angry.
Oh.
It's like I'm going crazy. It's funny, but I just get so fucking angry sometimes.
Bestie.
I'm dying, I think. We're all dying, I heard.
Oh.
She said I'd go to hell for it, but I didn't do anything. I didn't know. Does he know?
Who?
Him!
Right. Okay.
Oh.
No, probably not.
Star.
I need the red medicine. I need it now.
Star.
I must be a good girl. I must be a nice girl.
Maybe I could get you some of that stuff. Do you know where they keep it?
I know.
they have it
I
hidden
have
well.
it. I have it in my pocket.
You can't get there.
Take me out of the dialogue options. I
Well,
have it in my
maybe you
pocket.
can.
Take me out of the dialogue options. I have it
see
in my pocket.
in my dreams sometimes.
Ah!
It's where the nurses are. But in my dream, there are no nurses there. I see it, but I can't get it.
I got
It's
it.
so near, and yet so far.
I got it.
I can still hear the broken heartbeat of the spider's heart.
I'll talk to you later, yeah?
Yes.
Me bouncing out.
Go. Be careful. They're watching us. And remember, we must be nice to earn the red stuff.
I'm gonna continue to be
Always
an
be
absolute
nice.
bitch. It's my God-given right as Susan Ashworth to be a bitch. I don't care if this game requires focus from here, police. Yeah, fair enough. So hello, Drista was taken XD. Welcome to the spooky game. No, I'm not gonna become a heroin addict, not today.
I've found the thing you asked me for, but are you absolutely certain it won't harm you?
Don't be silly. Of course it won't.
Fine.
She's
I
gonna.
hope you know what you're doing.
I hope.
Can I have your name band now, please?
Yes. No matter what they say, I do keep my promises.
Good for you, Anne.
What do they... You know what? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, Queen.
Thank you for your help.
I got a name band. I got the paper. I am outie. I am gone.
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through.
Yes, you
We'll
can.
need to see a discharge letter from
I
your
am
doctor
God now.
first.
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, all right. I didn't realize you knew how to read. There you go. Can I go now?
Of course. Thank you, Mum. We'll see you soon.
No,
The killer is
you
escaping.
won't. Now get out of my way.
I wish I could read the posters. Employees only. Go. Fuck.
And you must be Susan Ashworth.
Fuck off!
Well, perhaps I am.
Do you mind if I ask you where you're heading to?
Home.
I was just going for a little walk, stretch my legs, get some fresh air.
Snitches!
Give it a rest. I'm not going anywhere.
Miss Ashworth, please relax. There's been a mistake. You have been prescribed wrong medication. I apologize sincerely on behalf of my team and the hospital, but luckily we managed to spot it on time.
On time? You have no idea what I've been through?
Once again, I'm truly sorry. I promise no more drugs will be given to you.
That's a win.
I personally guarantee you will have a good, peaceful sleep tonight, and you can be discharged in the morning.
Okay, that's
Why
lovely.
can't I go tonight? I want to go now.
I do want to go now.
I'm really sorry, but we can't legally discharge suicidal patients without a full psychiatric assessment. It's too late for it now, but I promise we'll have a chat in my office first thing in the morning, okay? And then you can go home. Is that all right?
I haven't really got much choice, have I?
Looks like you don't, Queen. That sucks.
Now I'd like
I
to
want
ask you
strawberry
some
puffs.
questions about your life.
I'm
Susan.
asking Leo to bring me strawberry
You might
puffs.
find them very personal, but it's important that you answer me as honestly as possible.
Fine. Let's get it over with then, shall we? I'd like to go home at last.
Of course, I understand. So, Susan, let's see. Are you living alone at the moment?
Yes.
I live on my own, and it suits me just fine. I don't need anyone. People mostly bore me. Sometimes they annoy me or upset me. I'm happy with how things are at the moment. I have my little bit of space, and it's my own. It's private. I'd like to keep it that way.
What do you do for a living?
I feel like this would be an
I'm
honest
between
answer.
jobs at the moment.
Considering.
I'll find something soon. But it's been difficult. I didn't feel that great. I felt weak and powerless and tired most of the time. I felt really awfully tired.
Typical depression symptoms. We can give you something for
Leo,
that.
I want my
You'll
glove.
feel stronger and motivated.
I admire your faith in modern medication, Doctor. I hope you're right.
I do too.
Describe to me what your mornings look like. What is the first thing you do each day?
Look at the hair he blows away. Yeah, he's weak and lanky. You could kill him. Are those my strawberry puffs being delivered by hand? Thank you. I don't mind if I...
I drink strong coffee.
Susan's a
and
smoker, I
smoke
decided
on
it.
the balcony. I know it's not a great start for the day, but it's one of my little pleasures in life that I find very hard to say no to.
Treat yourself.
Would you say that you feel safer at home than outside?
Not really. I don't feel that safe at all. How can you feel safe these days anyway?
No,
You
hot
can be
take.
living next door to a murderer who'll blow your head off for a bit
I think
of
about this
fun.
shit all the time.
Local kids have set an old man on fire the other day.
Whoa, what?
They filmed him as he burned to his death.
That's not normal.
I knew this woman. She slipped on a wet bathroom floor. cracked her head open and broke a leg. She lied there bleeding for 2 days, unable to move. By the time they found her, it was
Thank you for
already
forcing
too
me to
late.
drink, Soul.
Susan, taking risks is a part of life. What do you think is missing in your life? Or rather, what is one thing that you think would make your life better?
No, money. Oh, a friend. A
Good friend. Someone I could finally trust.
That's lovely.
But I can't see anyone will turn up anytime soon. I've become a social hermit. People avoid me.
You'll have to try to open up a bit. Hopefully the suicide watch
I wouldn't
worker
avoid you,
will
Green.
work with you on that.
Don't think it'll help much. I heard they're not very good.
Really? Sorry to hear
Alright.
that.
Healthcare
Have
workers
you
do
ever
not know how to handle
attended
people who are
group
suicidal.
therapy for
Fact.
depression or some other form of counseling?
No.
I'm gonna play
not
her as
sure
super
it's a good
introverted.
idea. Especially the group therapy thing. I'd hate it.
You should at least give it a go first, and then decide. If you don't like it, we can think of something else, yeah?
If you insist. But I doubt it'll help.
Do you have problems
The final
sleeping?
strawberry puff.
Every night. I take pills for that. There aren't any left now, though.
Wonder why.
In the light of recent events, I think you should stay off those pills
Good
for
call,
a while.
King. Good call.
I suggest you drink
Thank
some
you for the
hot
stretch,
milk
sir.
before bed instead. Would you describe for me how you feel at the moment?
I feel fine now.
You're just like fine,
I
just
feel
chilling,
like-
I guess.
I want to change my life for the better.
I mean, I have to.
Not really sure how yet.
Death literally
But
asked
I
me
really
to.
want to try.
Do you find it hard to concentrate?
Yes.
Yes. Sometimes.
Do you drink alcohol, Susan?
No. I'm gonna make her sober.
No.
That's good. Alcohol is a powerful depressant.
I never really liked
Hello,
drinking.
welcome back.
Excellent. Sometimes when life gets too much and people feel sad or upset, they think about suicide.
No shit.
Do you often think about suicide?
I'm in the suicide ward.
Yes. I think about it often.
Often.
But now, I know I can't do it. Still, it won't just go away that easily. I need more time. I need to think it through. I need to find my peace with the world, I guess.
Please, in your own words, try to explain to me, why did you really try to take your own life, Susan?
Nothing was making me happy anymore. There wasn't a single thing that would bring a smile to my face. I kept thinking, won't it be better if I just disappear? I tried. I really tried to find something. Took a long bath, picked up a book, watched some television, but I just couldn't get into anything.
I feel that.
All those things seemed like worthless distractions, and I myself felt obsolete, needless. It just would get worse and worse.
I really like this game's picture.
By the afternoon, I realized I cried for the past 3 hours. I didn't even know I'd been crying until I went to the bathroom and saw my face in the mirror. I looked like a ghost. I looked like I was dead already, you know? And then I saw the sleeping pills. I thought, why not? And I did it.
Do you feel as if you're a burden, or that life isn't worth living?
Sometimes, when I feel really low, I used to think everyone would be happier without me. But I guess people don't really care. Besides, I live alone. Who could I be a burden to?
What makes you feel better?
My cats. I always put out a bowl of food for the stray cats. They're ever so grateful. I like their company.
What makes you feel worse?
I'm making her an
Loneliness.
introvert that wants connection.
I wish I had someone to talk to sometimes.
And yet you seem to avoid people.
Because they're only interested in themselves.
Hot take.
Not all of them, surely. I'm beginning to think you are actually afraid of finding a friend because it would force you to come out of your
Shut
shell.
up!
Call it what you like. I'll sure be glad when I find the right person someday.
Have you imagined your funeral and how people will react to your death?
Probably nobody would come anyway. Can you imagine it? Now that's a sad picture. Loved by no one. Missed only by some cats.
I think
No
that's
tears
still
shed
valid.
for me. No flowers on my grave. But that's okay. I never liked flowers. I wouldn't miss that.
Finally, I'd like you to tell me about Eric.
Eric?
Yes, your husband. I believe this might be important. What can you tell me about your relationship?
You're
what
married?
had happened between you two?
This has nothing to do with him. Can I go home now, please?
Fine. I suppose you've opened enough for one day. Okay, one more question. This is just a formality, but I have
Eden,
to
are you
ask,
projecting onto the main character
are
or
you
Andy
going to
Horror
do
Vegan?
it again?
That's a hard one. I don't know. But hey, I've got it. The answer is no, I'm not. Thank you very much.
Excellent. We are nearly done here. There's just one more thing I must clear with you. What exactly happened last night?
Well, after I'd met you outside the ward yesterday, I went back to my room and fell asleep.
Oh.
I slept really well, considering what happened earlier. But then someone woke me up. It was the same nurse who was so friendly with me the first night. She said we needed to talk.
We must go, Susan. You are not safe here.
But
Please, you must follow me. Quickly.
Okay. Okay, I'm supposed to go. That's me.
I went after her. The ward seemed very quiet. It must have been late at night.
Hurry!
Okay. Is that still
Wait
me?
for me. Tell me what's going on here.
Okay, that is still me. Okay. Oh shit. The drama.
The security guys were gone. She pointed at the corridor and said,
You go first. I'll explain everything in a minute.
Okay, don't mind if I do.
Susan, if we don't escape now, they're going to hurt you.
Shit.
Please trust me. I know a way out of here. I'll help you escape.
Okay.
Let's go down this corridor. I'll be right behind you.
Okay. Is my cat? Oh my god, my cat's in here. He scared the shit out of me. He's handsome.
I think I can hear someone coming.
Isn't it just supposed to be her?
Damn it! We can't go through there. Let's turn back, Susan. I know another way.
Okay. Hey, handsome. Do you wanna?
Turn left here.
Hey, buddy.
We can use the maintenance lift to get us out of this place.
Okay. It's such a weird way to make me turn. Okay. Oh, I'm right here. I didn't know I was here. Hey, buddy. Yeah. It's a little cat during the cat lady game. You want upsies? Or do you just want to stay by my feet? It's Seto! Oopsie daisy. Hello, handsome. Oh, am I still here? Am I supposed to move?
What are we doing on the roof?
What are we doing on the roof?
Liz,
Liz?
hell are
Seto?
you
That's a
doing?
keyboard.
and why is there blood on your clothes? Liz,
It's quicker than the stairs. And besides, all the doors are locked anyway. This is the only way out of here.
Oh,
the
shit.
only escape.
Seto, you came at the worst time.
Let's both jump. It won't hurt, you'll see.
This is a bad idea. Calm down and we'll talk.
I've made up my mind. I need to end this suffering now. Besides, I have no one to live for anyway. No one ever
Away from
listened
the
to
keyboard,
me.
come on.
No one ever cared.
I listened. You're a nice girl. You have your whole life ahead of you.
You listened. Did you really?
Yes.
Of course I did. You talk a lot, but I've always been a good listener. I liked talking to you.
So do you remember that story then? The one I told you the other night? The one about the woman in A&E?
Yeah.
Yeah. She smoked a cigarette and burned in bed.
Okay. You have listened. Maybe you're right.
Seto.
Or maybe it was just a blind guess. But I must jump anyway. I have no choice.
Wait! Please stop and think for a second.
Did you not hear what I said? I have no choice.
Yes, you do!
Seto, this is
You
so
can
dramatic.
choose to come back inside with me, and we'll just forget this like it never happened, okay?
Do you remember that other thing I told you? I'm sure I told you about my flatmates. Did I tell you what one of them does for a living?
Stripper.
I bet you don't remember that.
She's a stripper.
Yes. Or at least that's what I think she is.
Seto, baby.
You've listened. I just wish other people did.
I'm sure they do. It can't be that bad.
What do you know? Why do you care anyway?
I don't want you to make the same mistake
I don't want a nurse from a suicide
I
ward to
thought
kill
you of all
herself.
people knew how it feels. When you're trapped and you can't trust anyone.
Look, I'm sure there must be someone who cares about you.
My colleagues don't care. My family don't care. Even my fucking boyfriend never cared. He said he needed to go find himself. Did I tell you when he broke up
Valentine's
with me?
Day.
On Valentine's Day.
Yes. Valentine's Day. You and I could have been
Yeah.
good friends, you know. You really listened to everything I said after all. I'll be back. When you need help, I'll be there, Susan.
What does that mean?
But right now, it's time for me to let go.
No.
No!
No, no, no. Oh. Oof. Damn. Well,
After
Seto, isn't
that,
that now?
I went back. I tried telling people about Liz,
What'd you
but they all thought I was crazy again and didn't believe me.
This is my favorite song on the soundtrack.
And you are absolutely sure you saw Liz jump off this building?
You know, it doesn't matter. I just want to finish this and get some fresh air.
Susan, I know Liz well. She wouldn't do something like that.
Then why did
As
she?
a matter of fact, I saw her this morning. She's fine.
Liar.
I'd like you to come with me and see her. Say hi. Make sure she's alright.
Stop treating me like I'm crazy. Fine, I'll go. I don't even care that much anyway. The door is locked?
I planned ahead, Susan. I had a feeling in my gut.
I
and my
remember
gut's never wrong.
Things.
I feel like I really got
Fuck.
to know you, though. I'm very sorry you've had such a difficult life. I like your green eyes and your sleek cheekbones.
Creep.
You're a clever girl, Susan, but the sadness has poisoned you for too long. There is no coming back from it. For what it's worth, I would have let you go if it wasn't for Liz.
Damn, that's balls. Oh! That's balls. Seto, that is not poggers.
Where am I?
Oh, maybe I should have examined it first.
Who are you?
I am the Crow, of course. I will get you out of here. Unless Susan wants to stay. I thought so. There are 2 doors leading out of this place. One of them will simply take Susan back to where she belongs. But behind the other one, there is a great reward for her. It's something she always wanted. Something she longs for every single day.
Where are those doors? I can't see them.
Just walk back to the right side of the stage. Ideally, the Susan can't miss them.
Oh, the right side of the stage. That's this way, right? Yeah. Oh!
That's Susan like my girls. I knew she would.
How very Squid Game of you.
Whatever they are, tell them to stop staring.
But they are your guides, Susan. They are the guardians of the doors. They know which doors.
So the Crow is also German. Everyone evil and dead is German. Noted.
There's always a problem. I'm not even surprised. Which door should I go through?
I will leave that to Susan's own best judgment. But this might be her only chance to find what she had lost. Waste it. And Susan will never get it back. Susan has one question. And she can only ask one of them. She must use it wisely.
Fine, I can do that. But what's the catch?
It's very simple. One of my girls always tells the truth.
Oh, fucking bad at these. Okay.
Always lies.
And I'm guessing you can't tell me which is which?
It's something I've forgotten myself a long time ago, Susan. Well, does it really matter? What I'm questioning is all Susan needs to find the right door.
Okay. Okay. Ask.
Which door would the other doll point me to?
Okay, so let's do this. I asked that question for a reason. Okay. So, the liar doll would say the wrong one. The truth doll would also say the wrong one. If I've thought this through correctly, that means this is the door.
Is this supposed to be my reward?
I'm gonna vomit. Did I do this wrong?
Flowers.
Or
I
did I do
hate
this right?
flowers. You lied to me.
Okay.
You lied.
Oh. Fuck.
Did you really think there would be anything precious waiting for you here?
Yes, actually, you said so.
Lovely roses.
Seto's just chilling, watch. I can't move the camera to show you, but he's just sitting here on the desk watching me play.
Just turn into
Can I leave? Now that everything's fucked up and life is horrible? Oh, hey. I didn't learn my lesson. I wanna kill a man. Oh. This one feels worse than the other one. I was just in the hospital. What does this mean? What did it mean? What did I do? Can I... What the fuck was it? What? Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Okay, I'm just gonna open it. It's not even worth examining. Oh. Everything's horrible. It's me again! Who would have guessed? Oh! Am I back? Oh my god, I'm back.
You treacherous, dirty bastard.
Yeah,
I
fuck
opened
you.
my heart to you, and you stabbed me to death in cold blood.
Yeah.
You'll pay for this. I swear you will.
Fuck yeah.
But this means the old woman was right. I can't die. I'm immortal.
Oh, Queen.
I think it's time to find out how very mortal you are, Doctor.
Wait, this is my suicide note? I'm taking the iron bar. It's a horror game. Another lucky bit of the colors, so like should be there for a long time. Get me out of here. He thought you were dead. I mean, to be fair. Okay. Oh. What do I need soap for? Am I gonna clean the blood off me so I don't look sussy? Don't be rude. Alright, I'm gonna clean up. I'm gonna assume she wants something warm. Because, like, you've been through hell. And warm showers are my personal favorite. Oh, you're not? Okay. Well, better not waste water then. I thought you were gonna clean the blood off of you so you don't look sussy, like, when you escape. Okay, hold up. Huh! Nice zoom in. Oh god. I've seen something like this before. The living paintings, except this here's a dead body suspended on wires and tied to a chair. He's one of those.
You're gonna pay for this, you bastard.
It seems like he was on makeup to turn her into a spinning image of the Mona Lisa. Who painted the Mona Lisa? Da Vinci? Fake skeleton. Bolt. I guess I'll take it. I'll take anything. I really don't know what the purpose is. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just... I'm just assuming I'll use everything? What do you mean? What? Okay, I'm missing stuff. Okay, I'll be back. Oh, that's rough. Oh wait. I will take that. Why do you keep your studio on the way? Exactly. Can I take it? Oh, soap. I get it. That's really fucked up. That wasn't that quiet. I'm literally just doing every... Oh fuck. The screaming got louder.
I
No!
don't need eyes to enjoy your fear.
What the fuck?
Scream louder, little bitch. Scream your lungs
What the
out.
fuck?
Louder, I
I don't
said.
have my weapons.
Yes, this is by far my favorite of songs. Would you like me to dance for you? Unlike you, I know all art needs to be appreciated. Your scream is like a poem without words.
He's wearing a mask. Oh, he's wearing a mask and a blindfold. He can once I'm dead, no one knows about it. You arrogant
Your
asshole.
body, an instrument. I never thought you had it in you. And yet you make every fiber in my body tremble with excitement.
Old
Your
white man
body
derogatory.
will forever be admired by those like me who understand the only pure and true form of art.
Why he wiggle like that? What? He's having his Joker bathroom dance moment. I'm gonna go. What if it just left? Okay. I am assuming I will need my weapons. I don't have any weapons. I'm gonna go this direction. This body's quite badly decomposed already. We're a real will last forever. Dr. Files is not fall apart. That's sick, man. That's creepy. That's creepy. One day when they actually demolish all the evidence, we'll get buried deep in the piles of rubble. We need to get out of here. I'm assuming I need that. Oh. Oh, it's Liz. Oh. Yeah, let's take her down. Oh, Liz. Okay, I'm assuming I have everything I would use. I guess. I don't even know what I was actually trying to make. I just assume I need a weapon. What? Yeah, neither am I. Okay. Nut. And wrench the nut. What the? Well, wait, what the? Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with it either. Okay. What do I need the chair leg and the doll's head for? Let's see. Oh. Hey. I get to pick a witty catchphrase. You'll feel a sharp scratch. What's up, Doc? Do you believe in karma? See you. I feel like Susan would just say, see you in hell. I don't feel like she would have it in her in this moment to say something witty. Actually, that's wrong. I'm making her a sassy bitch.
What's up, Doc?
Yes! Goodbye, white man. I'm here to rescue you. You got what you deserve. Happy rights in hell.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Of course, Queen.
He would have killed me. Like the others.
Oh.
The animal.
Oh,
You gave him what he deserved.
I did.
Who are you?
This is the most Susan answer. As badass it would be to be like, they call me the cat lady.
It doesn't matter. Forget you ever saw me. Now get out of here. Call the police. I'm going home.
Screw you guys. I'm going home. Okay. Am I allowed to leave?
Standing by the river, I wonder.
I do too.
Do I need a stone?
We're on chapter 3. I don't mean to be on chapter 3. I'm gonna give it a second.
My heart is heavy enough. It will drag me down for sure.
Oh. Can I, like, quit the game? I'm gonna Google how to stop the game. Okay. Back home, we'll be safe here. That's fine. First of all, copies are I love Smithcast too. That's fine. I want to save. Okay. Fabulous. Okay, sweet. I will see you all next time. Tomorrow night is Minecraft, Thursday is The Sims, and then Friday and Saturday are Minecraft again, but it's looking like I can continue this next week. I am thinking next Monday, potentially. Who knows? It might even be sooner, just knowing me. Might do a double stream at some point. But, yeah, I hope you all have enjoyed. Oh, God. Pin 15. Save. Sweet. So, I will see you all next time. Thank you all for joining. This game, I really like it a lot, and I hope you all like it so far, too. Like I said, it's pretty gory, pretty intense, and it's only downhill from here, if I remember correctly. which I didn't even remember that the doctor was the killer, so who's to say? But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all tomorrow evening. Farewell. Goodbye. Peace.